Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. To the goddess who dwells in all creatures in the form of intelligence, I bow again and again and again. Good morning and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Awesome Devi Virtual Summit. I want to share something with you today. Around 2010, my income was around 5 to 6,000 rupees every month, which is less than $100. And cut to 10 years later, in 2020, I bought a house worth 3.5 crore rupees, which is about 450,000 US dollars, without having to cut corners or compromise on anything. I've traveled abroad, bought whatever I want, and still bought the house. My work has increased, clients have increased, and I have a team of people who work with me now. When I first started, I had taken a loan of about 15, 20 lakh rupees, which I have been able to pay off. And recently, I have been able to diversify my work, and I've started another business that gives me passive income as well. This is so cool, right? But wait, this is not my story. Okay, this is not my story. This is the story of our expert today, who for the last 10 to 15 years has not only been practicing the money manifestation technique that she created, but thousands across the board have either learned it or had a session with it and have had massive success in making money and increasing income and wealth. Now, what is this powerfully effective self-help tool and who is its creator? Our expert today is the founder and director of the Institute of Holistic Sciences, Mumbai, is a wellness coach and therapist with over 2 decades of experience across multiple modalities. She is a PhD in psychotherapy and counseling, and her international certifications include those from Diane Cooper and Doreen Virtue, Viana Stibble, and Dr. Brian Weiss. She believes in empowering people to take charge of their lives holistically, and she is living proof of her own work. You want to know what this is, right? I want to know what is this. So, ladies and gentlemen, please quickly put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the multi-talented Dr. Geetanjali Saxena. Hi, Dr. Geetanjali. Welcome in.
Hi, everyone. How are you, Neelu? Thank you so much for inviting me for this Mystic Lotus call. It's always a pleasure to come back to Mystic.
And it's always a pleasure to have you here. And honestly, Dr. Geetanjali, even when I was telling people about your story, I was just thinking, I said, forget the call, forget everything. I just want to tell Dr. Geetanjali, leave everything. Just tell us what to do to increase our income, and for me to buy that multi-crore flat that I have my eye on. But however, I do realize that you can't jump the gun on something like this, and that there would be a process to it, and there would be reasons why a certain process is even required. So for now, Dr. Geetanjali, I'm going to just throw the ball in your court, and along with everybody else, I will wait with bated breath to listen to you, to hear from you all about the money manifestation technique tool, starting with Dr. Geetanjali, the question that what made you want to even create this? Like, was there a turning point? Was there an inspiration? Like something happened? What happened that made you want to create, or shall I say manifest, the money manifestation technique?
I don't know about the inspiration, but what actually happened was in 2007-8, I was going through a lot of spiritual practices. And I came across a lot of practices where, and in those times, today everybody talks like that. But in that time, 2007 and 8, I never found people talking the way they are talking today, that you can manifest your reality, You can change the way you live, or, you can create whatever kind of life that you wanted. It's like in your hand. And it's first started with one of the workshops I attended of where I was doing a lot of my belief work and a lot of things. And I realized that, it is in my power that I can create the life that I always wanted. I don't have to depend on anybody else. I don't have to depend on my father, my mother, my brother, I am the master of my own destiny. And if I'm the master of my own destiny, why do I need somebody to give me something? I can create. You are the creator of your own destiny. You're the creator of your own divine. Whatever is happening around you is your creation. So change the way you are creating things within you to change your outer reality. And I went through a lot of processes, and what was happening was I was learning a lot of things, but I was stagnant. So I just wanted something where, I said, if there is something which can help people double up their income, and in a very nice, natural way, rather than, something. And I'm a very logical person. So being a science graduate and then going into psychology. So I always talk to me about, logic. Don't talk to me about anything else. So I felt that there has to be some system which is very, very logical, but it gives you what you want without taking away from you anything. So it is not about anything mumbo jumbo. It's a very, very scientific process, and it works. The beauty of that process is it works. When I started doing it, it started working, and I started seeing a shift in my reality. And the only thing about that process is you need to do it every day. Yeah, of course, you can definitely miss sometimes after 3-4 years, you can miss 2-3 days or 5-6 days, but you need to always come back to it. And it is so simple that once you understand it and once you follow it through, the way I have been able to achieve my dreams, and what you said, Leenu, was absolutely right. I was earning 5,000 rupees in 2008, 9, 10. I was not earning more than that. And I had a very small office, very small. And people used to come and tell me, how come you are working out from here? Nobody will come in. You know what they would say? They would say on my face, nobody will come to your office. And a lot of people are, oh, her office is where in such a locality. I mean, the locality was not bad, but the building was, but I grew from that office because I said to myself, if I have the talent, and if this works, and see, I know I was talented. Okay, I don't have any qualms about it. I know I'm intelligent, I'm talented. I know how to help people. Okay, I can understand, if you tell me an issue, I can understand from where it is coming. And I really, really help people to come out of their problems. So, and I feel integrity is also very important. I'm totally in integrity when I work with somebody. And so all those qualities were within me, but there was something stopping to get more clients, to get more people, because everybody wants it, right?
Right.
No. And over a period of time, I saw that once I started doing this method, which I had created, I started seeing a shift in my clients. I started seeing it didn't matter where I was sitting. It didn't matter where my office was. I've got celebrity clients walking into my office and feeling very good about it.
Right.
So I have never felt that. And today I have a very good office. And I'm very proud of the fact that it's my office. I have done it on my own. But, and that was the office of my husband. So it was not as if, it was my office. It was, of course, husband, people think it's their own office, but yeah, it was very good to give me a very good space for a long time.
Right.
And I grew from there. So I'm very grateful to everybody who has helped me in this path, including my money manifestation, which I still do today.
Right. Nice. Very interesting. And of course, we want to know more about this. Before I even ask you, Dr. Geetanjali, what goes into this technique? I wanted to ask you, like you said, you were facing these kind of issues, and there were people saying, "What is this office?" Whatever it is, in your experience from then till now, what is it that has held people back and has held even you back when it comes to this, the manifestation of money is the way we want to?
Yeah, you're right. See, what happens is um, we as a society are programmed. We as people are programmed. So we as a society, we are programmed by, okay, so, you need to save money to make money. You should not spend. My own father, you should not spend money. If you spend money, it will not come to you. If you spend money, you will face a lack. Money has to be, you need to be a doctor or an engineer to earn money.
Right.
There are a lot of things. A healer or a trainer cannot earn that much money. So there are a lot of programmings which we have unknowingly as well as knowingly got from the society, got from the genes. You cannot change your gene pool, right? You cannot go and say, okay, hi, I want a very rich father. So that those genes, his thoughts will be a part of you because you are a part. You are what your father is. You are what your mother is. So if you have this thought that money is not there, money is a lack, they have seen lives, they have seen times when there's been so much of struggle for money. Right. So they have had their own thoughts and beliefs and patterns. And these are the limiting beliefs which stop you from creating that life that you want. So when I also started talking about money, I give a lot of tips which I have collected over all the time. I've attended, I have understood, I have read, and slowly, small things also help you to create the money, which I share in my workshop, the tips, the small tips, and they are very small, but they help you to create the money that you want because it has helped me. See, I am a living example. And I have just followed these techniques throughout, and it has helped me to create the life that I want. And I'm not the kind of person who likes to, so tomorrow I have to make a house, so let me put, nothing like that. I have enjoyed, I have traveled, I've been to the best of the trainers. 2009, I was with the Vienna Stibble. So, as you said, that we had taken a loan to invest in our, business, invest. It was a friendly loan. So there was no stress about it. But right. Yes, I paid it back.
Even then, a loan is a loan. And it's stress on your head.
And it is an intake, it's a contract. People don't understand the importance of contracts. Even a verbal contract between two people is very important. What you said to that person. Right. And all this plays a very important role in your money quotient. Because as I told you, money is an energy. It is just simple energy. So the energy you give out is the energy you get.
Right. Absolutely. Nice. And as you said, Dr. Geetanjali, across generations, societal, gene pool, so many limiting beliefs, could be anything for anybody, and there is no escaping this. Yeah. And this is a technique where you said very simple tips and tools that you share, of course, based on absolute logic. It's not like you're going to ask them to take a plane and fly to the Bahamas and put something into the ocean. So, it's going to be rooted around what you can do. It's going to be logical. It's going to be simple. It's going to be practical. So, Dr. Geetanjali, what has gone into creating the money manifestation technique or tool? Are there, is it a combination of a bunch of things?
It's a combination of a bunch of things which I have seen. It's a combination of a very simple mathematical combination which I studied, which I underwent, and then manifestation. Your belief work, it's a combination of the past gene, because the beliefs have to be released. So it's a combination of releasing those beliefs. Okay. And then it's a combination of those small techniques to be done, if whatever needs to be done to get that money in your bank, because ultimately the money needs to come in your bank. So, the daily, day-to-day affirmations, the day-to-day small exercises that you do, which is very, very important to earn the money, right? That is what is important for the money manifestation. Means that there are a lot of techniques which I'm going to teach in this class. The main technique is this calculation, this mental calculation, which I do.
In fact, I was just going to ask you, Dr. Geetanjali, you said mathematical combination, and then my antenna went up. I said, maths. I have to do maths. I have to go back and learn maths. So is it complicated, or is it, your class 8 maths will help you?
Okay. So it's a very simple formula. I personally help everyone to so it's very simple, It's so simple that you will say, oh my God, why didn't anyone talk to me about this before? Okay, so it's really simple. But the way it is calculated, I will help personally, everybody as it is in my workshop.
In the learning of it, right?
Reach, in the learning modality, how to come to that formula, how to divide. And believe me, people, they get, they become a little bit worried. The way you became worried, they become worried. How to do it. But it is easy. It's not that difficult at all. And so, and I teach. So it's not as if it's a rocket science that you have to go in for so many theorems and all that. No, it's a very simple formula. You have to add something, you have to subtract something, you have to multiply something. That's it. That everybody knows, right?
Right. Nice. Right. And of course, people, just to let you know that this formula is a part of the workshop that we will be talking about soon. However, Dr. Geetanjali, you also mentioned this thing about releasing beliefs. And in a short while from now, we are going to go through an experience of that for sure. Just before that, I also just wanted to quickly ask you, Dr. Geetanjali, that, for example, I've seen you talk about this. I've heard you say this. Firstly, there's something on hypnosis, and there's this other thing on self-hypothesis. So what is that?
Self-hypnosis.
Self-hypnosis. Okay, then I must have read it. So self-hypnosis is a big part of this of the money manifestation technique.
Yeah. So self-hypnosis is what I've picked up from this thing, hypnosis modality. Even the calculating part I've picked up from my hypnosis. And self-hypnosis is basically meditation. It's all about meditation. Okay, so hypnosis is nothing but self-meditation. Either you go to a hypnotherapist and you say, okay, hypnotize me, or you can hypnotize yourself. Now, how do you hypnotize yourself? Even if you look at a point for about a minute, you get into the first stage of hypnosis. So when I teach you this self-hypnosis, I do the technique and I give you 3 simple keywords. The moment you say these 3 simple keywords, you reach a state of bliss. You reach a state of meditation. You reach a particular frequency. We always talk about frequency. What's a frequency? The frequency of my thought and my manifestation and my desire should be the same for anything to manifest in my life. So with the help of these 3 keywords, I make your subconscious, I make you go to a frequency in your subconscious mind, where after that, whatever you want to manifest and you say it. So your manifestation is something that you say it is, then it comes to you. So I personally look into people and I give them the affirmation, which will help them to reach their targets.
So would I be correct in understanding that there is a certain kind of rewiring that's going on inside?
Yes. We are changing basically your frequencies.
Right.
And the frequencies we are putting it from a frequency of lack, from a frequency of not having enough, from a frequency of being in the victim mode all the time, to a frequency of wealth, to a frequency of manifestation, to a shift in your frequency codes. That's what we do through the self-hypnosis.
Nice. And Dr. Geetanjali, I'm just looking in to see if there are any questions that have come in. Okay, Preeti is written, isn't it true that we can change our genes through epigenetics, or was it meant the genes in our father or family member who pre-programmed us? I'm Preeti. Dr. Geetanjali, have you understood the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, epigenetics, you cannot change your genes, okay?
Right.
Firstly, you cannot change. Can you today change? I told the first thing, I cannot change what my father gave me, right? That is what is a gene pool, right? But the beliefs of our ancestors is what we can change. The patterns of the ancestors is what we can change. The limiting beliefs of people is what we can change. I don't know if people have read this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I've heard of it.
Yes. So what does that show? Nidhi is saying yes, Nidhi Khanna. So what does that mean? It means that one dad, so there were two dads. So one dad is teaching the person, the child, how to earn the kind of money easily. And the other one is saying, do the hard way, aisa karo, save money, deposit 10%, deposit 50%. So it is just the patterns, the beliefs that changed. They did not change the gene pool.
Right.
Epigenetics is something very different. You can never change your genes. You can just rewire, reconstruct it to bring it to a harmonious balance. And you have a certain thing or you don't have a certain thing. So what I don't have is what we're helping you to create. In fact, you should never try to become something else. In the sense, you cannot say, okay, or today my father is Amitabh Bachchan. No, he will never be.
Right.
I'm being very...
Yeah, of course. Right.
You should be very grateful to the father you had, because that's what you get. You have to be so grateful to your ancestors that they will start creating the wealth. That is epigenetics.
Right. Okay. So Preeti has written in that the thoughts and beliefs changing our programming as you got further on to explaining it. Now it like makes sense to her, and probably the word gene threw her off. So she asked the question. And Namita has written that I have beliefs that I cannot earn big money. Money doesn't stick by me, and that is true for me. So is there anything that you would like to say to Namita on this, Dr. Geetanjali?
Yeah, hi Namita. Thank you so much for asking this question. And it's a very, it's something that was a part of my belief system, maybe about 12, 13, 15 years back. And it's no longer a part of my belief system. Yes, sometimes I do get this thought that, okay, this is not possible or that is not possible. But I know I go on a simple formula that I can help you double your income every year. So I will never say, so today you're earning 5,000, tomorrow you're going to earn 5 lakhs. I will not talk like that.
Right.
Never, ever I will talk like that. But I will help you reach that 5 lakhs in 10 years' time. That's my guarantee. That I can do. What I can do, what I can help you with this program, 100% it will help you. Provided you work also, right? So as Namita said, everybody has these beliefs that I cannot have big money. I cannot create this money. I cannot create that money. Well, I'm the living example you can create.
Right.
And and I tell people this, and I tell people, I said, when in 2008 and 9, I was earning 5,000 a month. And today I employ 10 to 12 people a month. And I'm very proud of it. And it happened naturally. And I never thought about it. I'm a kind of person who doesn't think, but I used to, organized way I used to do my mental maths. The mathematical calculations, I used to do that. That much I knew. I had faith in that. And I said, if that works, everything will work. Resources will come on its own. Things will come on its own. People will come on its own. I will get my way. Because I'm downloading, I'm creating in my subconscious mind that I want this.
And you've mentioned download. And again, I'm thinking, I said, we're going to be experiencing this very soon. Question in from Nidhi: the fundamental darkness and also the way we are brought up by our parents, fear of losing money, earning only through hard work has been instilled in us. Right, exactly what you were saying. right?
Okay. I work very hard, I feel. Okay. So
Yeah.
everybody has to go through their
Earning
sacrifices.
only through hard work has been instilled in us, right?
Yeah. So I don't find there's any substitute for work. Work though you have to do. What
Correct.
happens is what I was seeing is even though I was working, I was not making the kind of money I was wanting. That is where the problem was. I was stagnant.
Right.
I did not know how to get clients. I did not know. And believe me, I didn't go and do a course in marketing. I just followed and clients came. I would somewhere my subconscious created that you will reach a place where you will get some client. Somebody would call me, somebody would say something. I would go to a place, I would get a client. So it happens automatically when you use this formula. It's
Right.
as simple as that.
And I do want to bring up here, Dr. Geetanjali, very simply that, you know what, and as you so just mentioned, that the work has to be done. Please, let's not ignore the fact that you will sit cross-legged in Dhyan Mudra and it'll all just come in. You have to go, you should want to go and do the work. Let's leave have to, need to, which are the pressure points, leave it out. You should, I mean, please want to do the work. The limiting belief that comes with, if I don't work hard, I won't get, that is the pattern that needs to be changed. Correct?
Yeah, right. But work has to be there because
Work has to be there. Correct.
I see so many people and they give me so many kind of excuses. And then I feel that at the drop of the hat, they will go to attend parties and they will go to attend vacations and they will go to attend. I work very hard. There is not a single day I take a day off.
Right.
And it's not because I don't want to. I love to work.
Right.
And the day I don't work, something happens.
Yeah.
My mind creates so much of work the day I have decided not to work. Automatically something I will do. I will create, means it's not at rest. And this has happened after my mental bank. Before that, I was like the other person,
Right.
Chalo, the friends have called, let's go. Today we have to, go for this thing. Then tomorrow we have to go here. Then day after tomorrow. I remember my friends used to call me in 2008 and 9 before I started doing all this. Your work is over and any client would be ready to come and I would say, no, don't come, you come tomorrow. And then I would run off to my friend's place and all of us would have a tea and coffee and going out and 3-4 hours we would just spend in some market and all that.
Right.
And that has changed. So automatically that discipline, that the desire to work has come in. So that's, and today when I'm talking, I'm realizing it,
Right. And Shitu's written in hard work or smart work, which is more powerful? Why can't
both are
be
powerful?
the same?
You have to be, both are powerful.
Yeah, both are powerful, right?
Both
Right.
are powerful.
Right.
I'm not a foolish person sitting here. I work smart. When I say smart, that doesn't mean I work 2 hours and this thing. But today I have a smart work. Now I have 10 people working for me. That's smart work.
Right. Right. And you worked hard to get there.
Yes.
Right. So both. Let's not, again, Dr. Geetanjali, I think I just want to keep reiterating this. Let's not discount or ignore at all the work. It is there. Do it.
Has to. You eat, na? You can't say
it.
Right. You can't say ki, I am feeling hungry. Let me just download that puri and achar in my mouth, right?
Oh my God, do not talk about puri achar. Ashtami is tomorrow right now. So cannot be having puri today. So again, I just digress there. Vasuda's asked, work has to be there, but this has to be the work that is aligned to us and not the one that sucks our energy. Is that true?
Okay. The one thing is there. Fortunately, I don't know whether it's fortunately, unfortunately, I am basically a teacher by profession. And then when I started doing this work, I went into my master's and then I did my psychotherapy, a PhD. So I worked with it. Okay. So I have changed my work because as she said, it should not suck your energy. So when I was teaching, I used to find it very boring with kids and all that. I would not find it interesting, but that
Right.
was the kind of work which sucked my energy. But even before doing this workshops and all that, I was slowly diversifying into these activities. So I took it up, but it's a challenge. Today, I gave up my job. I was paid, in 2006 and 7, I was paid about 20,000 a month, which is a good amount.
And then from there you went to 5,000.
And then I went to find, so it's not as if, suddenly from a huge thing, you have gone down. No, Baba, but you have to have change. So it will come with its own challenges. You can't expect that, okay, from 20, you have to go down to 30. I left my job and I was doing nothing. I was then getting into tarot and astrology and things like that. So there were no clients coming in, is what I'm trying to tell you. So where do I earn money? And then you have to put back and you have to study. So it was like I'm going there for 5-6 hours. I know at the end of this I'll be having the money. And from there, zero, zilch. From there, I went into 5,000 in 2009. Okay.
Right.
It is not. So from 2006, I was earning good money. And then I left everything and I went into this healing modality. I started learning it from 2004, 3. So it's not like, it's been this like straight up. Yeah, but from the time I've done the mental bank, it's been straight up. Yes, but everybody goes through challenges. So if you discover your passion, then follow your passion. Then don't back off.
Right. Nice. In fact, earlier, Dr. Geetanjali, you had mentioned something about that, there are all these tips that are a part of
The
workshop. And there's so much you've accumulated over time. May I request you, can you share one tip with us right now? Any one tip?
Okay, so one of the tips that I tell my people and those who attend my workshops, since I'm doing it right here, is I always tell, your wallet should be full of money. People are using credit cards, plastic money today. Now, that is a very intangible way. I used to, my husband used to get very angry at me. He's saying, what do you want to prove to the world? That you have 30,000, 40,000 in your
Wallet.
purse, wallet. You want
Right.
to show that you are so rich. And my parents used to get angry. Anybody can snatch away this and that.
Right.
Even today, if I show you my wallet, it is full of money.
Please
And
show.
it's not,
Please show.
I will show, wait. So I always keep that tangible, and I used to
Right.
tell my husband in 2009, 10, this is all the money I have. It's not as if there's a lot of money in the bank. मेरा purse लेके आना, black piece missing. And this is all the money I have. नहीं black, but a blue में से black purse. And I said, this is all the money that I have. And I love to see that money because when I see money, I create. And this has gone so deep. This is my wallet.
Oh, that is nice. Big fat one.
And it is full of money.
Nice. I
And it is
like
still-
it. Yes.
Okay.
You've taken a bunch out and it's still full.
It's still full.
Right.
So I'm not lying when I come to that.
Right.
I never lie. That's why I said you have to be integrity. And people are there. Utna dar gaya ki, close it properly. You will tear shut it properly. Otherwise the zip would have come. And this is with my people. My peon, I've told him to get the wallet. He knows that much money is there.
Right.
So you have to have that thought that it won't be taken away. And of course, sometimes it does get taken away. Somebody stole my money from the hospital once I was there. But fine, I said, ठीक है.
It was meant
So,
to.
utna courage hona chahiye.
Right. The acceptance of what
Yeah,
is
so
meant
I'm
to
not
be.
saying keep so much
Right.
of money. Please understand, I don't travel in rickshaws or I don't travel because my office and house is just 5 minutes. So, and
Right.
that is what I also manifested. I want in 2007 and 8, when I manifested this, that I want a house in a particular place and I got the house in that particular place. Okay. Same place. So my office and my house is just 5 minutes away. So that's why I don't travel. So you can keep 10, 15,000, but keep the money, see the money. It has to be tangible. Wear jewelry. But don't wear jewelry at 2 o'clock in the night, but wear some jewelry. It will help you to create because it is visual.
Correct.
So money is very important. You know, if I feel I don't have money in my purse, I feel okay, something I don't have.
Something's missing.
So my father, my mother used to say, what is this? My husband used to say, I said, you don't understand. I'm not saying that I have got 10 lakhs in my account. I said, this is just the amount of money I'm having. But I'm happy that I have money, you know, because right now it's like a child who's saying, I have the money. And from there, it has grown so much.
Right. And Vaishali is quickly asked, do you carry the money with you outside? Which you've just explained that you do carry it, but it's not like you're walking around in rickshaws or, you're being practical about having that money in your wallet also, right, Dr. Geetanjali? You're not throwing caution to the wind.
No.
Correct?
I don't throw caution to the wind. And sometimes when I go to places where for example, when there are a lot of people, I still carry 10, 15,000.
Right.
I will not carry a huge amount, but I'll still carry 10, 15,000.
That's my mom, Dr. Geetanjali. It's and so when we're out with her, no matter how much we have, for some reason we know that just in case we fall short, she has backup. She's exactly like this. She will never walk out the house without that. I mean, like she always has that entire lot in her.
Because it gives you that confidence. That money gives you the confidence. So you always should have that tangible money.
Right.
Like, I remember I would walk around. I just went to the United States. I would walk around with a lot of money, and my brother and my sister-in-law would say, what is this? We don't carry $10, $20 se zyada, and here you are carrying so much. What if somebody would? I said, nothing will happen. Let me carry, let me be happy. But you should have that faith. Please understand. And I've spoken like this, you should have that faith. I always tell people one more technique to do at the night. I said, count your money. It will help you to increase your money.
Oh, that's interesting. At night, count your money.
That's one more technique. Count your money.
Nice. In fact, Dr. Geetanjali, it's just a personal share. Like I have a few sections around my room and where I work, where I always have cash visible in front of me, even if it's not in a wallet, even if it is a small denomination. I'm not saying there's like, a whole bunch of them lying out, but even like, for example, even right now, right, there's, and I'm showing this to you. It's like,
400 rupees is there in this right now.
So I have this change.
Change.
That is here. It's a whole bunch of change. And it's right here, right next to me. It's right next to me. And there's a little bit on my bedside and there's a little bit on my dressing table. So wherever, if I'm in any of these sections, it's always it's always visible to me. And this is not something anybody says.
You know why? You know why? What the answer behind it? People will think, why are we saying this?
Right.
The answer behind this is your subconscious mind is having a visual memory.
Right.
It is not a memory of this thing. It's numbers. It's not a memory of names or anything. It is visual. So when I say an apple, I show an apple and I say an apple. Tomorrow for a mango, if I say an apple, the child will say that. So it's a visual memory. So your subconscious mind knows that money is there. And that will generate the frequency of money outside.
Nice.
So that's why the piggy bank concept, that there is money in the... And I don't like to be around people who tell me there is no money. I said, stop it. Don't tell me there is no money. I tell people, like there were people who work, ma'am, paisa hi nahi hai. I said, listen, Lata, next time you are around me, you don't speak like this. You speak what you want to do and it will be manifested. But you speak in lack. So you also get that frequency of lack.
Correct.
If you're around people who always says ki aisa nahi hai, vaisa nahi hai, paisa nahi hai, I hate it.
Yes. It's
frustrating.
Because
I know ki the money is there. You just have a habit of cribbing.
Right.
And you are programming yourself, money is not there. Where the hell will money come from?
Correct. Absolutely, completely agree with you on that one. Absolutely, Dr. Geetanjali. I think yesterday Vijay was on the call and he also said that you don't have people around you who are in lack mentality. They're going to suck it out of you. And that's exactly what you said. And I couldn't agree more, really. It makes a huge, huge difference Absolutely. And there is one more question that has come in, Dr. Geetanjali. I'm just going to bring this up, and we will then move into a little bit of an experience of the learning of the workshop, and of kind of like a session with Dr. Geetanjali as well. Okay. And Dr. Geetanjali, just taking this question on, and I think we have Aarti here.
Yeah.
Who's done this work with you. We'll get her on immediately after this. Shilpi's question is, why many times the situations that create blockages keeps coming back?
Yes, because you have not learned what you had to learn from that situation, or you have not programmed yourself. That is why this mental bank helps you to reprogram it again and again within 24 hours.
Right.
So over a period of time, it becomes a habit. Got it? Now today, after 10, 12 years of doing the mental bank, I don't do it every day. I've not done my mental bank yesterday.
Right.
But it is the programming, but I will do it. Within 2-3 days, I'll get back to doing it.
It's an auto mode for you now.
It's an auto mode for me now.
And auto mode will happen only with daily practice, correct?
I'll still show you my calculation. It's around me. I never keep it away. Right. You will not find my calculation book away.
Nice. 2 more questions very quickly. Nidhi said, is it okay to keep a glass jar full of coins?
Yes, you can put coins and money. Keep notes now. Uspe paisa hai.
Right. I like to keep both, Dr. Geetanjali, because with coins, it's also an audio. So I like to keep both.
Let's have gold coins.
Gold coins. All right. That's it. I'm calling my husband after this call. Please get me gold coins right now. And Lakshmi said, I make so much effort to clear all my debts. One by one, I do it, but somehow I'm in the same situation again. Same answer for Lakshmi as for Shilpi, Dr. Geetanjali, that it's
it's like, maybe there's a part of her which likes to be in debt. And now she'll say, how is it possible?
Right.
But there is a part of you which likes to be in debt, which is creating the debt, which doesn't know how to come out of it. So let's manifest you getting more money to come out of the debt, because that also is very, very important.
And it's Aarti Chabria, right, Dr. Geetanjali?
Hi, Aarti Chabria.
Hi, how are you?
All good. How are you?
I'm absolutely fine.
And I know you just asked Dr. Geetanjali that, and I happily answered. So, all right. So you've done the money manifestation technique with Dr. Geetanjali?
Yes. And I would like to share my experience also. Actually, I'm a housewife, and around a year back, I did courses on baking, and I invested quite a bit on the courses, And then I used to make my products, and I used to give in family friends, within my family and my friends, and of course to other people also. And I always got appreciation, Neelu, for my products. But the orders were just not coming in, So, and at one point of time, I started thinking, I've invested so much in those courses and all that. Will I get my returns? Then I suddenly came across this money manifestation course by Dr. Geetanjali. And I said, let's give it a try. And secondly, my husband also has a business, has a retail business. Even that was not doing that well, like it was okay. We were surviving. So I did this course, and she taught me about this mental bank and, self-hypnosis. It was a very easy technique, which like you have to invest just 5 to 10 minutes of your time in the night before sleeping. And I said, chalo, let's give it a try. And I diligently did my mental bank after that, As soon as I finished the course, I just did it diligently. In 3 months only, I started getting orders, and I started getting repeated orders, and my I don't know how, but my husband's business also flourished. So I don't know, I got this thought that I got money from all different sources. And I mean, it really multiplied, and it started with like 2 orders in a week or 3 orders in a week. And I've reached a point of time now where I get more than 5 to 6 orders in a week. So it's, I would just recommend it to anybody and everybody, because it's really easy. And secondly, it's not time consuming. She just teaches you mental bank and self-hypnosis. Those are the 2 main things which have to be done in this course. And it's just that I think everybody should give it a try. Everybody.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Superb.
I'm very, very happy with it.
And it shows
The
you're
interesting
looking
part was her husband started to wear.
at, yes, I heard
She has
that.
a habit. She has a habit of sitting back and enjoying the luxury. So she manifested that, Bhaiya, more than me working, let the husband work and give me the money.
Right. No, I get I get what you mean by saying that, Dr. Geetanjali, because just a few minutes back I said after the call I'm going to call my husband up and say, get me gold coins. Is I'm very comfortable. I will do my thing, and when I want these things, I'll do, please you get. I'm very comfortable with that.
Diwali
It's
is
not a
coming,
sense of dependency. It's a sense of how do I say, confidence and reliability on the person. And I want it. I know you'll figure it out. So
So he will create the wealth. Na,
he'll
that you
create it. Right.
And there's only one rule.
Right, Aarti?
You have to be diligent in doing your mental bank. Then you will see money from all different sources coming to you.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you so
really
much.
helps.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye, Aarti.
And sometimes you can get just paid in kind, in the sense like I remember I had gone to London, and I had gone there for a week, and I found out that Vienna is doing one more course, and I wanted to do the course. And I said, now again, that hotel thing will cost us so much. And as it is, it's again, the course is costing you 1.52 lakh rupees. And I was speaking to that manager. Coincidentally, some of my contacts knew the manager. So I was staying in the hotel which was known to him. He said, agar aapko padhai karni hai, you want to study, no problem, don't pay me. Believe me, it has never happened. So for me, it was a manifesting, because you were in that energy of, manifesting. And he just said, no need to pay. You can stay here for extra 8 days. It's a big thing.
It is a huge thing. And because it's a cost that is huge. And for that to have just gone like that, how amazing.
And I'm talking about, like, even if you're paying £100, it's 10,000 rupees today.
Right.
So for allowing a person to stay for 8 days, 80,000 rupees, it's not a small amount.
Not a small amount. Absolutely. And, Dr. Geetanjali, with all this, with all of this building up into this amazing way of being able to create to have this mental bank using self-hypnosis and manifesting. I know you have this amazing, beautiful download with positive beliefs and affirmations, but I will wait for you to explain this to everybody. I think this is a good time to go into this, because after seeing all that cash in your wallet, after hearing from Aarti, after hearing about the amazing experiences you've had and how you've created your own bank literally over time, I think this is a very good time to go into that. So what is going to happen right now, Dr. Geetanjali?
So I'm going to give about 10 to 15 downloads. I just want, I think so people are in the Telegram group.
Yes. They're in the Telegram, they're here.
Yeah. So they can just write a yes on the Telegram group.
Okay. Everybody, please put a yes in. Your acknowledgement is important for Dr. Geetanjali.
Yes. So we want the yes.
And I'm also putting in a yes. Yeah, the yeses are pouring in, Dr. Geetanjali. Team, put a yes in from Mystic Lotus as well. Very quickly. Right. Shobna, Tanushree, Vikram, Giri, Shilpi, Litali, Radhakrishna, Namita, Harleen, Jeshi, Parita, Rashmi, myself, Geeta, Andre, Asma, Shampa, Berlin, and Piki, Kulvinder, Vijaya. All the yeses are in, and a yes from the team as well.
Okay. So I think there are about 93 people on the chat right now. I'm just going to first put up a command that it gets downloaded, the beliefs. So I'm going to say the beliefs. And all of you have to stand. Okay. All of you will stand, and you will say a yes when I say the belief. and you will feel the body moving either in the forward direction or the backward direction. But all of you have to stand and say yes. Okay, so when I say a belief, you repeat the belief if you want in your space, but I'll be downloading it on all the levels so that you can create the kind of wealth that you want.
And the yeses are still coming in, Dr. Geetanjali. And I just want to say this for everybody. This goes without saying that since you're supposed to be standing and doing this, obviously, please do not be driving a car or operating heavy machinery.
If you're driving a car, let us know, then we will not download it on you, because your body movement is important for these beliefs. Okay.
Right. And also, Dr. Geetanjali, sorry, pregnant women, all good, right?
All good, all good.
Superb. All right. Everybody is standing. All right, so let's go.
We are aligning ourselves. We're aligning ourselves and we are closing our eyes and we are putting our hands forward and we are saying a strong yes. And when we say a yes, see where your body moves. So yes to all the downloads today in this Navratri special, Diwali special, to get the kind of wealth that you want. So the first download, I download into all of you here present that I can create the reality that I want around me. Be downloaded on all the levels. I can rise above my station in life. My money grows on trees. My money has wheels. And my money comes to me now. I download in all of you that your wallet is always full of money. The money that you want. Imagine the currency that you are in. And it's always full of money. And you're programming your wallet I know how to create millions. We downloaded in each and every one of you. Money is a form of energy. And my energy, my frequency of money is in sync with the world's frequency of money, with the universe's frequency of money. I can be richer than everyone in my family. I can earn more than my spouse. My spouse, my friends, my family, they support me to create the kind of wealth that I want. Every kind of money comes to me now. And now I want you to imagine that you are getting everything from everywhere. And money is just pouring into you, pouring into your hands, either in dollars, rupees, dirhams, wherever you are. Surrounding you. And I want you to repeat this number with me. 512-444-121. 512-444-121. 512-444-121. 512-444-121. 512-444-121. 512-444-121. 512-444-121. 512-444-121. I want you to take a red pen and write this frequency of money on your left palm. 512-444-121. You can do this exercise daily. Just write 512-444-121.
Left palm, yes?
Yes.
Done. Done and done.
So whenever you write anything in your hand, avoid using the black pen. You can use any pen, but not the black, because the subconscious doesn't understand the black. Then it doesn't get downloaded.
But for the money, for this frequency in particular, red.
Red.
Red. Right. Okay. And Vaishali is written in. Thanks a lot. Indeed. Thank you so much for that, Dr. Geetanjali. And people, we've had a very interesting call up till now where you've gotten to know about Dr. Geetanjali's own story, starting from way back 2003, 4, 5, 6, and 7 and 8, where she was 10 years ago, 2020, what happened, living proof of her own work, the money manifestation technique. There is very simple, logical experience and expertise that goes into this. And if the generational, gene pool, societal, limiting beliefs or preconceived notions that you're filled up with, if you're ready, I'm saying if, because the choice has to be yours. The choice, the decision is yours. Are you ready to let go of it? Are you ready to change your pattern? Are you ready to go into money manifestation for yourself? Then Dr. Geetanjali has some fantastic offers for you, and we're going to bring them up right now. Dr. Geetanjali, there's a question that's come in. Vaishali's asked, ma'am, which color purse should be used to have the money flow going? Is there a color purse, color wallet that does the
If
work?
you saw my purse, it was black.
Right.
So I don't believe that whether you have to use a particular color, but if you want to use the color, then use the color red.
Right. Okay. For everything that you're saying, I'm saying, yes, I have a red wallet, and over time, I don't know how, it has gold sprinkles on it on the top. I do not know where it came from. It must have touched something. I don't know. So it has like gold sprinkles on top of it. Like every time I touch it, little of it comes off on my hand also. So even though I know it's coming time is coming for me to change it, I'm like, no, I think I'll wait for just some more time, and then I will change it. So that has been happening as well. All right. I'm sharing screen, Dr. Geetanjali, for your amazing offers over here that we could just go through. Give me a moment.
It's only the money manifestation. Magnetism, fine. I love it. So your money is a magnet. Right. You are a money magnet.
Absolutely. And just opening this up very quickly, there are 2 questions that have come in, which I'll ask you after this is done, Dr. Geetanjali. So money manifestation and magnetism workshops with Dr. Geetanjali Saxena. This is for you if you feel you're working very hard, but not making the money you'd like. You're unable to save, nor track money is coming in, going out. You're unorganized, you're easily distracted, you're feeling financially stuck. You're looking to get richer, but don't know how to get there. You wish for more energy and positivity in your day-to-day living, and you're kind of clueless as to how the day passed by without getting much done. There is a package A, which is the money manifestation workshop, and B, which is a personal hypnosis session with Dr. Geetanjali. And you have the bonus of the money magnet workshop, which is your money masterclass with Dr. Geetanjali Saxena. We're going to get to know a little bit more on that. Very quickly, reminding everybody, we've been talking about the Weekend of Wealth. 2 more days, people, 2 more days. You're going to get all the details on it. For now, Dr. Geetanjali, what's in package A?
So this is the workshop, 8 hours, live group workshop. We are doing 4 hours a day. The workshop will be on the 22nd and the 23rd of October. And it's a scientific proven way of earning money with ease. Learn to get more things done in less time. Yes, so you become more organized, your people increase, other people work for you. As she said, I think so, somebody said, energy training activities with the ones that make money. And I'll teach you a lot of techniques which will, make your everyday success. Time and energy management, attract new. So as we said, this year only I have started a new business, which is very different from what I'm doing. And I feel that's a blessing, that's a gift, because it came automatically. The idea came automatically. And I just, today I have the freedom from financial insecurities. I know money will come. But I was not like this before. And I think and let me tell you one more thing. I'll tell it maybe later. Let me just go through it. So first we'll be all sitting, and everyone who is attending the workshop, we will see that whatever is their blocks, we'll identify them. Everybody has different blocks. Everybody comes from a different gene pool. So we'll identify the blocks and we will release the blocks. The blocks. So today, Neenu, your block can be different.
Right.
That, I hate money can be your block. And somebody else's money block is there. If I have money, my relationship with my husband will become bad. And so it's better not to have money. So everyone's block is different. And I'll be teaching the mental bank exercise over a period of 2 days so that they know how to do the mental bank. So it will start from the day one itself. And we will be doing the mental bank exercise and teaching them what is the theory of mind? How does your mind work? And everyone's mind works for them. So I want you to work from your mind. Okay. Identify your mind beliefs. And whatever is your, the conscious, the subconscious mind, how to, if you have financial issues, everybody has it. Debts, stagnancy. Life is not moving. I'm working so hard. I'm not moving. So we do that. Then I'll be doing and giving an affirmation to ease the manifestation process. Self-hypnosis is a very, very good workshop. And it's very, very scientific. It's for people who believe in science, who believe it works. And for me, it works. So if it works for me, it works for everyone.
Right.
And I love this workshop.
I'm sure you do, Dr. Geetanjali, and that's why I think we've had this so many times over. And of course, you've given the schedule already. It's 8 hours, 2 days, 4 hours each day, 22nd and 23rd October, 1 to 5 p.m. India time. And there are bonuses. What are the bonuses, Dr. Geetanjali?
So it's more than 2 months. We normally be there for about 6 months or 1 year, because then people start telling their testimonials.
Right.
How it shifted their life, how it brought changes in their life, how it, what are the different, I remember one of the girls, she had done this money manifestation a year back. So she was in London, Swindon. And when she had done this workshop, she didn't have a good job. In fact, her bosses were giving her so much of problems, and every day she used to talk. And bam, within 6 months, she got a job which was paying her double.
Fantastic.
So that's why then they write it in the groups. Yes, so we'll have the WhatsApp support, and I would love to hear your testimonials. And anytime you want to revise this workshop, you can revise it for free, and you will see a shift in your consciousness, your money consciousness.
Fantastic. And of course, there is the Weekend of Wealth Wow bonus. What is that, Dr. Geetanjali?
Okay, so I'll be doing in this some techniques, and I will do some meditation techniques in this Weekend of Wealth to whatever your goals are, what you want to do, which we'll start with that. Something that you want. One is a small goal and one is a huge goal that you want to achieve. So here we will be teaching you or helping you doing meditations and techniques to achieve that, the huge goal, that one thing that you want in your life. Walk your talk technique.
Fantastic.
Also, I'll be teaching.
And that's on the 7th of October at 3 p.m. and call recording will be available for a limited time period. People, Weekend of Wealth calls will be available only for a limited time period. Just keep that in mind. All of this would normally cost how much, Dr. Geetanjali, including all the bonuses?
This is costing us this Money Magnet Live workshop, the 2-month support and the live workshop. It is costing us 34,000 rupees because we're giving away so much. But it is at 7,500 only that we are giving this, and it's really, really going to change your life. And I think that's a very small amount, $110. It's not $110, it's less than that now.
This is the this is the approximate thing, but of course, again, the value of
$90 US.
The value of this offer is absolutely amazing. And then there it is, of course, people, the special offer of 7,500 rupees or $110 is available only for 24 hours. It will pretty much double up. In fact, little more, just a little bit more than double in 24 hours. It will go to 15,555 rupees or $227. You do not want to miss the 24-hour period. And then there is package B, Dr. Geetanjali. What is this all about?
So in this package B, I will be just one-to-one with one person, and it's a personalized session which I normally give to a hypnosis session to rewire that person's mind on one-to-one to attract the kind of wealth that he wants, basically to change his script of life. We'll be doing the script of life technique here.
Interesting. Would I understand this correctly, Dr. Geetanjali? This is a version of you doing the work for the person.
Yeah, right.
Instead of them going through the workshop, they will sit with you one-on-one, tell you their goals, and you do all the work for them. And the option to record the session is also available. Have I got that right?
I don't know about recording the session because that would not work. It's not something that you have to listen every day.
Right.
It's done once and it's done once. You should not repeat it, in fact. Okay.
So we let that one be over there. And with this also, there is the bonus of the Money Magnet workshop, which is your money masterclass at the Weekend of Wealth on the 7th of October. With this too, you have that bonus. Something like this would normally cost, Dr. Geetanjali?
Around 10,000 rupees, which is around $146. But just for this Mystic Lotus, we are giving it at 3,000 rupees. And I really, really hope that people take up the special offer and, create the kind of wealth that you always wanted.
Absolutely.
And I tell people, something, if I can create, everybody can.
Right. Absolutely. And 70% savings, people, 24 hours only, the drill. It will increase after 24 hours. So make sure you catch it in the 24-hour period. That's your overview. Package A is your money manifestation workshop with a live workshop for 8 hours. A bonus of the Money Magnet, live workshop at the Weekend of Wealth. You have 2 months WhatsApp group support. However, that does increase into 6 months, maybe a year as well. And you also have the bonus of a free revision without having to pay anything extra for the Money Manifestation Workshop revision at only 7,500 rupees or $110. Package B is your personal hypnosis session with Dr. Geetanjali, along with the bonus of the Money Magnet workshop in the Weekend of Wealth at only 2,999 rupees or $44. Become a money manifesting magnet. That's what you want to do. So you start now with Dr. Geetanjali Saxena. Lovely offers, Dr. Geetanjali. Really, really nice offers. And I'm quickly checking if there are any questions around the package. In fact, Dolly is written in saying, can I manifest, can I manifest in place of my husband for money?
Yeah. See, so in that we tell you how to do that. So definitely.
We heard from Aarti also. She did the workshop and her husband also started doing well.
So Aarti was a housewife.
Right.
So her income was actually the husband's income. Please understand.
Right.
So the husband's income increased.
So that would be the same, right, Dr. Geetanjali,
Yeah.
as in getting to manifest for somebody else? Is it the
Yeah,
same?
yeah.
Okay.
No. See, people are not understanding. No.
Correct, please.
It's not that way. If I'm doing for myself and I'm earning, whereas a large chunk of my money comes from my husband. So that is automatically happening because my money comes from him. Here, Aarti was not having any orders, hardly 1 or 2 orders she was having in a month.
Right.
Today, 5-6 orders. So today, her income and her husband's income are kind of separate. So today, when she manifests, she puts both the incomes in.
Right. Got it.
So that's all this will be cleared. So the people cannot sit and manifest for their husbands. Their husbands have to do their jobs. But if I am the receiver from only the husband, that is the time when the husband's income will increase.
Right. So it's like a domino effect.
It's a domino effect, right? So if I increase my income, my husband's income will not increase. But it's possible that it may increase, but I cannot vouch for it unless I am a housewife and he gives me 1 lakh rupees a month. Then automatically within a year, I'll be getting 2 lakhs from him. Do you understand?
Right. Okay. And there was this question that came in just before we went into the packages. So I'm just bringing it up. Tanushi's asked, what are the things we should avoid keeping in wallets?
Anything you can keep. Avoid medicines. You should avoid keeping medicines in your wallets. You should avoid keeping any kind of, loans or any kind of things that, remind you of negative things in your wallet. Basically, I don't keep medicines in my wallets because I feel that is something which is very, very wrong. Or any kind of, I know so many people take loans and they keep those things in their wallets. Like, that amount which they have to pay. I tell people avoid it. I give them a particular place in their house during the workshop where to place the things that they have to put the loan on so that they're able to pay it faster.
Basically, avoid anything that is some kind of reduction of the money or some kind of lag, or even medicines, because at the end, medicine is health, there is an expense there. So avoid these things, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And there's a question from Jeshi saying, can we keep photos in our wallet?
Yeah. Why not? But again, photos of not dead people.
Okay. Interesting.
And not your exes. Suddenly somebody will, some ex 10 years back, they'll still have that photograph.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's gone. Let it go. It's a gone energy.
Right. If I may ask, Dr. Geetanjali, you just said not of people who have moved on, who've passed over. Any reason for that? See,
when you will see that, you'll again go into that frequency.
Into that pattern
of loss.
Okay. Right.
And you'll keeping on reminding yourself of that pain.
Right.
And so then your money quotient thing, with the energy levels will automatically dip.
Understood. I hope that's clear for everybody else as well. And Dr. Geetanjali, what can I say? It's always such a delight to have you here because, what you say is very precise. What you share is impactful. There is no over exaggeration of anything. It's very practical. It's very logical. It's very to the face. It is how it is. Let's do this. And that's where we are at today.
It's a simple technique. Just do it and you will reach your goal. I reached mine. Do it, you will reach yours. Yeah, just 3-4 days back, I had one celebrity client. She was an actor. And she said, last year I had 4 films. Today I don't have anything. I said, my money manifestation class is coming up. Just do it. You'll never be short of work.
Fantastic.
So hopefully she may join the class.
Nice. Superb. People, your offers are available. It's there on the Telegram group. It's there on the Zoom chat, the payment links. It'll be there in your replay. As always, a beautiful, nice, short, crisp call with Dr. Geetanjali Saxena. Dr. Geetanjali, we'll head towards winding up, but before we move, giving everybody a quick reminder, package A, money manifestation workshop at only 7,500 rupees or $110. Package B is your personal hypnosis session of an hour with Dr. Geetanjali at only 2,999 or $44 US dollars. And both of these have amazing bonuses, including the money magnet workshop, the money masterclass at the Weekend of Wealth on the 7th of October at 3 p.m. Before we say bye, Dr. Geetanjali, any last words you want to leave everybody with?
I wish that because it's money manifestation, all the 79 people should join this workshop.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes to that. And yes to that for sure.
If you want to change your reality, believe me, when I started doing it, I didn't believe it. And I want to end with one thing that, I have people who have worked with me. We all started our journey in 2008 and 9.
Right.
But none of them have reached where I have reached. And I attribute it to a lot of things. And of course, one of them, money manifestation, because it always kept me disciplined. Discipline is the key. People should not say the work hard. Discipline is the key. You should be there at your desk. Even if you don't have work, you should be in your office. You should feel that craving to be in your office, whether the office is for you or you work for somebody else. But if you are there, sooner or later, your subconscious mind will create the wealth. So, and the wow thing was when I invited them, and I don't talk. Of course, I talk a lot here because I have to, but none of my friends knew so much about what I just said I'm buying a 2 BHK and all that. The day they saw my house, they said, wow. And I just invited them over in April 2022. And then they realized that, when Geetanjali says she can't come for party, she's actually working. And there was a new respect. So, yeah. And the only difference between them and me is I started doing the money manifestation. They also knew some of the techniques, but they must definitely have learned it. I don't know, but I don't think so. They followed it regularly. So even a small thing helps you to reach your target, So those who want to change their lives, and we do this money manifestation workshop. I think so once a year we do it, or twice a year, but it's an amazing workshop. I would like every one of you to take advantage of it and learn these small techniques, and you'll definitely see a shift in your consciousness, money consciousness.
Fantastic. And on those amazing, inspiring words, Dr. Geetanjali, thank you so much for a lovely call today. You're back at 6:06 p.m. with more. In fact, people, that's when you're going to be needing your paper and your color pencils. And what is it all about? You'll find out on the call with Dr. Geetanjali in the evening. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you.
Geetanjali.
Bye.
See you in the evening.
Bye. Take care, everyone. Happy Diwali.